Dr. Katz said we should keep the samples cold until she's ready to test them.
Only one place I can think of, dear.
Freddie mentioned there's a wine cellar down there.
Yes, Reuben is quite the connoisseur on happier days. But I had a different place in mind. I'll take it from here, Carla. Why don't you go and unwind in the club room?
Okay. Try not to worry too much, Mrs. Bird. I'll see you later.
Perhaps Reuben had a stroke? An aneurysm? Oh, I hope not.
There's no reason to assume the worst at this point. Dr. Cat will figure it out. She knows her stuff.
2 people died in one day. It can't be a coincidence.
Janet, Reuben's still alive.
I'm sorry, I just meant... Oh, I don't want to stay in this place another day.
Neither do I, chérie. Trust me, this is not what I expected from a weekend on a tropical island.
Janet, calm down.
Do not tell me to calm down, Jax Trainer.
Should someone go after her?
I'll make sure Janet's okay.
Oh, how kind of you, Carla.
I'm sure Janet came this way. Maybe she's in the parlor. Are you all right? Do you want to be alone?
I'm really not okay. No. But thanks for checking up on me.
Is there anything I can do? Like a cup of tea?
That would be great, actually. Herbal, maybe?
I'll look in the kitchen for something soothing. I'll be right back. Ah, there's the kettle. What?
Cup of tea makes everything better. Black tea. I can live with that. Thank you. I really appreciate it. My nerves are wound pretty tight right now.
Yeah, I think mine are too.
And I don't really like to drink like everyone else.
The media sure does paint Jax as a Hollywood party boy. Is that true?
Not always. Not for years. He's been going through a difficult time lately.
You're worried about him?
He'll bounce back. He always does. It's Jax Trainer's trademark. As long as he doesn't let his anger get the best of him, Jax will be fine.
I may be wrong, but I think Jax could use your support too.
Yes, I'll head back in a moment. Thanks for the talk, Carla. It helped.
Anytime. I'll see you back in the club room.
It'd be a damn shame if Reuben didn't recover. A damn shame.
You seem quite concerned for his welfare.
I am. I admire Reuben. He's made some important contributions to society. In another life, we'd have been good friends. But because of my position in the government and the work Reuben does, I have to keep my distance.
Are you here for work? I don't mean to pry, but...
Don't you? Seems to me that's what you get paid for.
Okay, I get it. What if we gambled a question on a game of cards?
Tell you what, Miss Page, you're dealing. Well, I'll be damned. I haven't lost a game in years. You seem to be worth your salt, Miss Page. So, what are you so eager to know?
Is there any reason to suspect Portia?
Doubtful. Ms. Frost could have had a stellar career in politics, but she chose to be Reuben's assistant. That says something.
I wonder, could she have been jealous of Lucas?
That's enough, Miss Page. Let me enjoy my drink in peace.
Goodness, this is all so terrible. First the security man, and now Reuben. Once he recovers, I'll be going back to Paris, even if I have to hitchhike across the Atlantic.
What do you think is wrong with him, Miss Saint Germain?
You must call me Margot, chérie. And my theory is that Reuben has caught a bug. He's probably worked himself to exhaustion, poor man. He believes it falls to him to save the world.
I know he gives a lot of money to charity.
That's putting it mildly. He'd give up everything if he could end human suffering. In fact, it was Reuben who restored power and running water in Hurricane Donatella's aftermath last year. What will your story make of all this, I wonder?
Hard to say. The weekend's just begun.
You're not the ambitious type, are you? Happy staying a small fish in a big pond?
I'm not interested in succeeding at someone else's expense, if that's what you mean.
Good girl. You know, I think we could be friends, Carla. And you could do much worse than a friend like me. Well, I'm tired of sitting around waiting for news.
Indeed. I'm going to try that satellite phone again. The rest of you should be sensible and get some sleep.
Not me. I'm heading back up there to find out what's the matter with Reuben.
Do you think that's a good idea?
Do you think it's your business? Spoiler, it ain't.
Maybe I should go with you.
It's a free country.
What do you want?
I want to know what's going on.
All in due time. There's nothing.
Damn that woman.
I'm sorry, Jax. I wish I could help.
Is that right? Ruben's unconscious and no one else knows you're here. How can I be sure you're being straight with me? I ain't know nothing about you, except that you're a reporter.
A journalist. I write profiles, not expo.
Well, guess we'll see, won't we?
If Portia insists on keeping us in the dark, someone's bound to lose it. I need to get some info on Ruben for my article, though. That'll do. I should go back to my room and get some sleep.
Mrs. Bird? This must be too much.
I need to do this, dear. And I hid the samples in the fridge, didn't I?
You were very fond of Lucas, weren't you?
Yes. I'm a bit of a mother hen to my boys on Esperanza. I never had children of my own.
Chosen family is just as real.
Don't I know it? I've been very lucky to have found mine at the sunset of my life. Although, I could do without Miss Frost.
How does she feel about you, Mrs. Bird?
She's spiteful. I've been here for 7 years, but I still don't know what makes that woman tick. Portia has no heart, and yet somehow she lives.
What did you do before you came to Esperanza?
Oh, well, it was another life. I was in a sort of family business.
What kind of?
What on earth?
Guess I struck a nerve.
Yeah, well, I guess I punched a jackass.
My God, Jax! What the hell?
Actually, I feel a lot better now. I'm going to bed.
Explain yourselves, people. What happened here? Who did this?
Jax has been on edge all night. He must have snapped, no?
It's not his fault. After Freddy was creepy with me, he started mouthing off to Jax.
All I said was he should be careful who he does business with.
Meaning?
What does it matter? Just boys being boys. No harm done, we?
You're not the one who got put through a window, lady.
Enough. You certainly live up to your reputation, Mr. Wolf. This is exactly why Lucas and I were against bringing you here.
Lucas didn't want Freddy here?
It was one of the few times he showed any real backbone. Everyone knows Freddy is a wild card.
Duh. We've all seen the magazine covers at the grocery stores. Freddy Wolf was suspended for drunken debauchery. Freddy Wolf wrecks a hotel room.
Hello? Why am I on trial here? Look, Ruben invited me here to talk business.
A fact I regret. What is your business here, exactly?
Just asked the girl detective to bring a display box from my dresser. I'd go myself, but I'm injured and all.
You're fine. Sit still and let me finish patching you up.
That's okay. I know where the cave suite is. What a mess! I hope there's no moldy food in that dresser. I'm sure that's the black jacket Freddy wore today. I think it's missing something. This looks suspiciously similar to the pin I gave Ruben. Something's up. A quick photo won't hurt. No display box here. But what's that button? I just heard something open. Okay, I should find the display box before Freddy gets suspicious. All right, I should bring this to Freddy.
Well, did you find it?
You kinda misplaced it.
Ah, yes! My gold medal, my world championship medal, my royal crown.
Yes, they're medals and they're all yours. What about them?
I brought some for Ruben. He wants to buy my collection of sports memorabilia. This is just a sample. I have a bunch of them from all over.
How fascinating. I hope you're praying for Ruben's speedy recovery.
Portia, how is Ruben? You haven't told us anything.
He's regained consciousness, but he's still very ill.
Thank you. If there's anything... Never in all my years.
I guess we're all on edge. I'm going to bed.
Yes. Good night, everyone.
You should make Trainer clean up this mess.
I'll take care of this, Mrs. Bird. The Admiral asked for you and Senorita Carla in the dining hall.
I tried the radio on board my boat, but I couldn't reach anyone. Must be the storm. Has anyone else been able to get a call out?
Not that I know of.
There's another satellite phone in the security office. Lucas didn't carry it on him.
I imagine there's a radio too.
Of course. Communications, surveillance, it's all in there.
Surveillance? Like video cameras?
Yes, but only outdoors. Lucas told me there's hours of footage of Q working outside. And the late-night visits from island wildlife, of course.
Well, I've got a feeling something bigger might be creeping around out there.
Are you calling for a rescue?
I'm calling for a weather report, among other reasons. But if it seems like we need a rescue, I'll get it done.
Freddy had an accident, but he's fine. He just got on the wrong side of Jax.
So it wasn't an accident then? Let's just get the comms working before the situation gets dire. Damn it. Of course the door's locked.
There must be a key card to open this.
Well, I can't think of a better place to look for a security card than on the...
The security man.
Yes. Poor Lucas. He's still in the walk-in refrigerator.
Let me check his body. You can wait out here, Mrs. Byrne.
I don't mind a little cold, Carla. I hate to think of Lucas in there by himself. I'll let you do it, but I want to see Lucas. It might be the last time.
You're made of stern stuff, Mrs. Byrne.
Thank you, my dear. I'm beginning to think you've got some fire in you as well.
Is that...
Rest in peace, my boy.
I know this isn't easy, but... Wait a second. Was Lucas left-handed?
He was. Why do you ask?
His knuckles are bruised on that hand. I don't think they had time to... What if Lucas was...
Heavens, Carla! I knew it!
We can't be certain without Dr. Kat's analysis.
Right, right. Stay with the Admiral, Carla, in case he finds anything important. Samuel's a good man, but I don't trust him to keep me in the loop.
Of course, Mrs. Byrne. I'll catch up with you in a bit. We found the key card.
Yes, Mrs. Bird has already told me. Well done. Now, let's see if we can open that door.
Uh-oh. I'll still need the security code. Mrs. Bird, any chance you know the code?
I can safely say I know this house's secrets better than anyone. But I never had this code.
And Lucas took it to the grave.
There may be a copy, but I'd hate to rummage through Reuben's study.
Miss Page can handle it while we try to crack the code ourselves. Only you knew Lucas well enough to deduct it, Mrs. Bird.
Okay. I'll look around the study for any clues. Be right back. Where would Reuben keep a security code? A secret stash has opened.
What on earth are you doing here?
Just waiting on an update about Reuben.
You'll be the last to know, Miss Page. Might as well contact your magazine and call your amateur article off.
The comms are down, Miss Frost.
And in other news, Carla has discovered that water is wet. If my satellite phone was working, Reuben would be on the first helicopter out of here.
Actually, the Admiral could get us out.
Nobody else is leaving this place until I say so.
What do you...
Portia, a little help here?
I best not catch you lurking around here again.
That was close. I should hurry back to the Admiral.
I was already considering breaking the door down.
I think I've got the code combination, Admiral.
No kidding. Let's get into the security office then.
Let's try those digits.
Help me get a call out, Miss Page. That radio should be tuned to an emergency frequency.
Sure. All that surveillance. I'm surprised anything gets past Reuben. Lost the signal. No biggie. I'll try again. Third time's a charm, as they say. Really? I've lost the signal again. Is this thing broken? Let's try one more time to be sure. Damn! Something's messing up the signal. It's not working, sir.
Sat phone's out too. We should test it to make sure the problem isn't with the unit. Look around for a multimeter, will you? There may be one in Reuben's parlor. Meanwhile, I'll try to find some probes around here. Can you search for a multimeter in the parlor?
Marco?
Oh, I thought everyone was asleep.
Did you lose something? Can I help?
No. I was worried I stained the carpet at dinner, that's all.
Is that what keeps you up at night?
Well, I was just on my way to the kitchen for a cup of warm milk. Do you know if there's any news about Reuben?
Nothing since Portia came down to yell at Freddy.
You can always confide in me, Carla. I hope you know that. But don't let me keep you from whatever you were doing.
Right. Good night, Margot.
Well, there you are. The multimeter says the phone is fully functional. I had a closer look at the radio, and everything's in order there, too.
Okay. Any other ideas?
Yes, sabotage. Someone must be blocking the signal.
Who would want to block the communications?
I don't know, but you can bet your ass I'm gonna find out. Something stinks, and I don't like it a bit. There's too much at stake.
Why would anyone be messing with us?
I'll worry about the why once I know who. At this point, everyone's a suspect.
Even me?
Hell, especially you. I can only imagine the story you're gonna get out of this. Listen, as long as we're here, let's run today's security footage from the pool patio. Although, it'd help to know the exact time of Lucas's death.
Hold on. I think his watch broke when he fell into the water.
Interesting theory. Bring me the watch, and we'll know for sure.
Back to search Lucas's body then. His time of death is clearer now. I should use this to review the camera footage. The watch stopped at 13:45:20 when Lucas fell into the pool. The video is damaged.
Look for a backup.
What the? No backups either? Bad news, Admiral.
What are the chances this is a coincidence? I'm telling you, there's a...
There's a what, Admiral?
Nothing. Never mind.
What are you thinking, sir?
I'm thinking you should go back upstairs with the other guests, young lady. I've got a job to do.
We have a right to know.
No compromises, Miss Page.
Nancy!
I wish you'd stop calling me that.
I'm just teasing you. Where's your sense of humor?
Isn't it past your bedtime, Freddy?
Oh! I'm going to have to ask Dr. Katz for some cream for that burn.
Are you ready to talk about what happened between you and Jax?
It's like Margot said. Boys being boys.
There's more to it, Freddy, and you know it.
And this is why I call you Nancy Drew. Look, Trainer didn't like me talking to his woman.
That's it? What about this business thing?
Ask Trainer. All I know is he's got to be pretty desperate.
Desperate?
Bye, Nancy.
Tomorrow's another day, I guess. Time for bed. Huh. Did I just get a text message? I should head to the master suite. This aquatic theme reminds me of my 9th birthday. Ruben did send me a code to open this. Ruben, how are you feeling?
I haven't kicked the bucket yet, thanks to Kat.
Well, that's a relief. I'm really glad you called me over. Have you found anything yet?
The diagnostic has shown we're dealing with poison or venom of some kind. I examined Ruben for bite marks, but it must have been something else.
What other ways can a person be poisoned?
You might inhale it through gas or dust, but also absorb it through the skin.
That's a lot of theories. What can we do now?
Our best bet is to test the food samples you've collected.
Oh, right. Mrs. Bird has kept them safe and cold in the walk-in fridge.
Please, keep our visit a secret among the guests, Carla. But do let Mrs. Bird know that I'm doing better.
Sure. I'll try to set her mind at ease. Is he dying?
He's having a seizure. Help me keep him stable. He's stable again, but it's only a matter of time. Forget the food samples for now. We need to detox Ruben first.
All right. What can I do?
We need to prepare a mixture from activated charcoal. My best bet is to ask Mrs. Bird for the ingredients. I'll keep an eye on Ruben.
Say no more, Dr. Cat. First things first, I need to find the ingredients. The main ones are... Looks like the instructions. I should focus on finding the items first. Looks like a mortar and pestle will be needed for this. Looks like the instructions. I should focus... Looks like a mortar and pestle. Okay, one of the items I need is activated charcoal. Would Mrs. Bird still be in the kitchen? These pastoral paintings must have cost a fortune.
What's the matter, dear?
It's Ruben. The poison is taking its toll on him. Dr. Cat gave me a recipe too.
Oh, good lord. Let me see it, Carla. That's quite a list. I'll give you a hand with it, dear. What were you planning to get first?
Have you got a mortar and pestle?
Yes. I grind all the spices grown on Esperanza. It should be around here somewhere.
Okay, I'll have a look. I need to pour some batter. Okay, I still need some activated charcoal.
I think Q had some stashed in the greenhouse. I'll be right behind you, Carla. Just grabbing the rest of the equipment.
Great. We can prepare the mixture there. No time to waste.
Found any activated charcoal yet?
That's it. Now I just have to follow the recipe.
Here, Carla. I've set everything up for you on this table. Just use this table to prepare the mixture, dear.
Now, I should grind the right amount. I don't think that's right. That should do it. I have to hurry back to the master suite.
I pray this helps my poor Reuben. Give him my best wishes, please. And Carla, find me again later. I have something important to share with you.
Will do. Take care of yourself, Mrs. Bird. That's a year's worth of organic vegetable stew.
Well, look who's here. I didn't startle you, did I?
You look quite tense, Jax. Is everything all right?
You tell me, darling. Have you been to Reuben's suite?
I can assure you that Reuben is alive and recovering.
So he trusted you over me? Ain't that just a kick in the head?
With all due respect, can you blame him?
And what is that supposed to mean?
Why did you pick a fight with Freddy?
I wasn't gonna let him insult Janet, that's why. I have been nothing but patient with that buffoon.
That's not what I keep hearing, Jax.
Oh, yeah? And what is it you've heard?
That you're involved with some questionable people.
Who the hell do you think you are?
I'm just trying to...
How about you don't try anything? Don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong, or you might lose it.
But I wasn't...
I don't need to deal with this crap.
Oh my. What was that all about? I should hurry back to Reuben's room now. Sorry for the delay. I've got the charcoal mixture ready.
Pass it over to me, quickly.
Will this be enough?
It's enough to detox a basketball team. We'll see the effects soon enough. Just have to...
You should really get some rest, Dr. Cat. I can stay with Reuben for a while.
Yes, I suppose a power nap is in order. I'll be in my suite. Please call me in case something happens, okay?
You got it. Hush now. I should soothe the parrot before it wakes Reuben. The birds can sense the storm coming too.
Carla?
Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up, Reuben.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure my schedule's open. I'll get some sleep later. I'm sorry your weekend turned out this way.
Oh no, it's not all doom and gloom.
Portia told me about the fight and everything else. It's getting out of hand.
Does she know about the camera footage?
I'm sorry?
Well, the Admiral and I checked the pool patio footage. It was either scrambled or missing. I hate to think that Lucas's death wasn't an accident, but...
But it's possible. Damn it. I just don't know who to trust anymore.
Wouldn't Jax agree to help you?
Jackson's impulsive nature gets the better of him sometimes.
Yeah, I've noticed that. He isn't exactly the cool-headed type.
I can trust Jax, but I can't necessarily rely on him, if that makes sense.
What do you make of Admiral Wilkinson?
He certainly has the skill set to figure this out, although his own motivations often elude me.
Well, I'm no detective, but I've had a bit of practice at digging up the truth.
I suppose you have no stake in the outcome, nor any reason to take a risk for me.
If someone has tried to murder you, it's in my interest to find out who.
All right then. I trust you to be my eyes and ears from now on. But first, there's something you should know about me, Carla. There's a hidden stash in the study, which...
I know. I'm sorry. I had to go through your desk for the security code.
Oh, I see. Then could you bring me the green folder from there, please?
Of course, Ruben. I'll be right back.
Now this, Carla, is my greatest work. It's a vision of a better world. Some say it's a dream. I'd say it's a reality worth striving for.
That sounds amazing. But what exactly is it?
Truth is, it's the reason you were all invited to Esperanza. When the time comes, I'll reveal it to everyone here.
Wow. I really hope that's soon, Ruben.
So do I. I feel a bit drowsy. Would you mind getting Cat for me?
Will do. Try to get some rest. This project could be groundbreaking someday. I should take a photo. Dr. Cat should still be in the Starship suite.
Well, isn't this a lovely surprise?
Hello, Miss Saint Germain.
Chérie, you really don't need to be so formal with me. We should be friends, oui? Especially with so much happening between these walls.
What do you mean?
Oh, I'm just saying that you shouldn't let your guard down so much. Last night, I saw Sam and Mrs. Bird sneaking around and whispering to each other.
Whatever it was, I doubt they were conspiring against Ruben.
Oh, aren't you adorable? There isn't enough trust in the world, I'll give you that. Just be careful that it doesn't come back to bite you, chérie.
I'll keep that in mind. I really have to be somewhere else now.
Au revoir, chérie. We shall talk again.
I should call Dr. Cat back to the Master Suite.
Is Ruben well?
He's okay, but it's best you keep monitoring his recovery.
I'll check up on him in a minute. The worst is already behind us, I think. Do you see my glasses anywhere? I was reading earlier.
Don't worry, I'll find them. Oh, she must have really lost the glasses.
Thanks for helping out, Carla. Would you help me test the food samples later?
I'd be glad to. It's about time we got to the bottom of that pesky poison. I was planning to talk to Mrs. Bird first, though. It sounded important.
Go ahead. I'll find you once I've checked up on Ruben.
And he's fast asleep. I'll leave him to rest.
Oh, Carla. How is our dear Ruben holding up?
He wanted you to know he's much better and that you shouldn't worry.
Ha! That boy is as strong as an oak. But I'll worry about him till the end.
Anyway, you wanted to talk to me earlier?
Yes, it's about Q. I don't want to confide in anyone else about this, not yet. Last night, Q saw someone going into the jungle. It was dark, so he couldn't see who it was.
Why would anyone go there so late at night?
That's just what I said to Q. I wouldn't even go mucking around in that jungle in broad daylight. There are all sorts of creepy crawlies out there.
Is it possible that Q confused an animal for a person?
No chance. He's either seen or sketched everything that lives in that jungle by now.
Could be an intruder too. But why?
Ruben works on some important projects. I don't know the half of it. But that's why he lives on an isolated island and has had Luke.
Okay, I'll talk to Q when I get the chance.
Will you join the others upstairs for now? I'll be serving lunch in a while.
There you are, Carla. I've been looking for you.
What's the matter? How's Ruben?
He's doing okay. The medicine has kicked in, so he just needs plenty of rest.
I guess you're ready to test the food samples then.
Indeed. We can get this done before lunch. Do you still want to help?
Of course. Mrs. Bird is downstairs. We can ask her about it all.
Back already? Is everything okay?
We want to test Ruben's food for traces of poison. You stored the samples, right?
Oh, of course. I hid the lunchbox in the walk-in refrigerator.
You don't have to go in, Mrs. Bird. I know how hard this is for you. It's okay. We'll find the lunchbox ourselves.
Thank you, dear. I'd better carry on with lunch.
Any idea where those food samples are?
Yeah, there should be a lunchbox around here. I have the samples right here, Dr. Cat.
Okay then. I just hope we can prevent another tragic accident.
Actually, would you mind examining Lucas's body with me?
Whatever for, Carla.
I suspect something else happened to Lucas, but I need to find more proof.
Oh my. All right, let's take a second look.
Here are the bruised knuckles. There might be more clues on him than just this. I should look around more. The jacket is torn. Was he in a fight? He must have wiped the blood off his hand.
Bruises on his knuckles look fresh, so I'd say Lucas had been fighting.
Damn it. There were also signs of struggle by the pool. All of this suggests that Lucas's death really wasn't an accident.
That'd mean there's a murderer on Esperanza.
I hate to think of it, but we should face the facts. What if someone's trying to kill Ruben too?
You may be right, Carla. This whole situation is too bizarre.
I'll get a few photos for proof before we go.
We should let Mrs. Bird in on the situation. She deserves to know.
Did you find them? Oh, I really should have helped.
Mrs. Bird, there's something we need to tell you. I'm afraid we found evidence that Lucas was murdered.
Oh no. Goodness me. Does that mean Ruben is in danger as well?
We think he might be.
What are you waiting for then? Check those leftovers for poison. Please.
We could utilize Ruben's workshop to run the tests.
Yes, it's opposite the security office. Do hurry.
The workshop's right outside in the basement. The workshop's right outside in the basement. That's the workshop. Looks like Ruben's installed an electronic lock, though.
Oh, well, we'll just... Someone should have a key to bypass this, right?
Perhaps Q has one. He's fixing that window in the club room.
Good call. I'll be right back. Hey, Q. Restoring the room to its former glory, I see.
You bet. What can I do for you, señorita?
It's about Ruben's treatment. Dr. Cat needs to run some tests in the workshop. But we can't bypass that electronic lock.
Ah, see. I actually installed it myself last month. Take the key, Carla. Anything to help Mr. Navarro recover.
Hopefully, this will help me unlock the workshop.
Quick thinking, Carla. Let's head inside.
So, where do we start?
Hand me the food samples, please. I'll prepare them for testing. Thanks. Ruben said there's a Navarro Labs Unitest device around here. Would you mind finding it while I set up the samples?
What am I looking for exactly?
Right, sorry. It should be a small handheld device with a scanner. Just attach it here once you find it. Thanks. That's the one. Just attach the Unitest device there. Okay, we're in business now. Are you ready to run the test?
You bet. Let's find out what's inside those leftovers.
You seem really excited about running this.
To be honest, I've always been fascinated by forensics. We practiced it a bit back at journalism school, too.
Really? Well, this is going to be enlightening.
I've got this. How hard could it be? The analysis was successful. The analysis was successful. The analysis was successful. Great. I've got the results back.
Let me have a look at the results, Carla. Let's see here. All the results have come out negative, which means Reuben wasn't poisoned with food.
I guess that's a relief, right? But what now?
I'm not sure. Personally, I can't think on an empty stomach.
On the bright side, at least we know the food won't kill us.
Shall we head back to the dining hall for lunch?
Sounds like a plan. Thanks again for all your help, Carla.
Nancy! I've missed you.
Can't say it's mutual. How come you look so glum today?
You would too, if you drunk as much as I have.
I'm glad I'm not in your shoes, Freddy. There's a lesson to be learned here.
The only thing that I've learned is that I need another drink.
Chérie, you shouldn't be so hard on him.
I'm just returning the favor. An eye for an eye, as they say.
It seems that Mr. Wolf has already left an impression on you.
It's hard for him not to. And it's not the only thing he's struggling with today.
I'll recover. I always do.
I need to speak with Reuben. Immediately.
I'm sorry, Admiral, but that's up to Miss Frost.
Don't you have any power here?
Go easy on her, Sam. She's still upset about Lucas's accident.
It was no accident.
What was that?
Someone murdered him!
What's all the commotion about?
I'm not sure if you're ready to hear this.
Miss Page, don't play games with me. Just spit it out already.
We think that Lucas was in a fight before he died. Dr. Cat confirmed that there are fresh bruises on his knuckles.
What are you saying exactly?
Lucas didn't just accidentally slip and fall into the pool. He was pushed.
What? I doubt there's enough proof for such bold claims.
There was a large rip in Lucas's suit. He must have brawled with someone before he fell. And I found a bloody napkin in his pocket, so he still had time to clean up.
Show. Don't tell. As grim as those photos are, Miss Page, you may be right. Is it possible there was a personal attack on Reuben, too?
Well, we've been investigating.
Miss Frost, I must talk to Reuben.
Nobody is allowed to see Reuben or leave the island until we know exactly what's going on. No exceptions, Wilkinson.
Ha! You're a civilian with no authority over me. You should think very carefully about who you're speaking to.
I have. Your title doesn't scare me one bit.
This fiasco ends now. I'm preparing my boat for departure tomorrow so that I can get some actual help for Reuben.
For a high-ranking official, you sure are making a quick getaway. I suppose that's all you do back at the office.
Think twice before you pull the trigger, Miss Frost.
Next time, I will.
Don't be selfish, Mr. Captain. Take us off this.
I'd like to leave too. Please? It's not safe.
Oh, I think everyone would love to sail away from here.
Someone has to take care of Reuben until backup arrives. I'd rather stay.